How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. I have gotten the flaming throwing knife pack, which gives you flaming throwing knives, obviously. A heat-treated knife, as we can see here. How does... Damascus actually kind of ruins it, so I'll get rid of that. So we're going to see, is adding Dragon's Breath going to make this gun any good? So, on its own, this is what the gun will come with. We don't need a sight on a shotgun. We don't. 16, that actually is a good thing. Breaching device, I would never use on a shotgun. Range is normally the go-to. This particular weapon is all about getting into your face and shooting as quickly as physically possible. I don't personally like to run it that way, but its intended use is that it has the fastest ADS out of all the other weapons. Personally, I don't particularly like that, but that is what it is used for. It also will come with the Kruger Firestarter, as we can see here. And then it also comes with his finisher. Which is a pretty cool finisher. So, we're going to go on and see if, by some miraculous thing, that adding Dragon's Breath to this VLK all of a sudden makes it good. Personally, I don't think it will. I don't think anything's going to make this VLK good, and per se. In my opinion, the VLK just isn't a good shotgun, and adding Dragon's Breath seems like it would help a little bit, but the main problem with adding Dragon's Breath is that the M680 just does it better.
Right.
Alright, we're joining in a game on progress, but that's normal for my videos apparently at this point. Yeah, it's a 2-shot at that distance. Granted, he had a EOD, but ooh, heat treated looks nice though. Alright, that guy actually died. So that was a 2-shot. I don't know how strong the Dragon's Breath is on this shotgun. Well, these are kind of cool.
Enemy UAV overhead. Interceptor.
Oh, and he won't burn to death. My God. Yeah, the VLK seems more like a weapon you take into hardcore. Has been my experience. I'm still working on getting it gold. I do have all the attachments for it. The blueprint itself doesn't have very strong attachments. I do think adding Dragon's Breath does make it stronger, however. But as to how much stronger, that's kind of the whole question.
Fire! Same sight!
The flame knife I can say I like. So, funny enough, I'm actually going to go ahead and say that Dragon's Breath does make this weapon a little bit more usable. Not by a whole lot, but it does seem to one-shot a little bit more consistently than before. Honestly, I think if they want to fix this weapon and make it a strong weapon, the only real thing that they can do for it is to make it semi-auto. I get the weapon design isn't semi-auto. I understand that. But if they're gonna really make this thing any good, it has to be semi-automatic. I think my aim was just off on that guy, but that's kind of what I'm talking about. The Model 680 would have one shot at that distance, which is why I said the Model 680 just still does every... Oh, that would have hit him in the head. Still does everything better in the long run. How dare your trophy system destroy my knife? I mean, the VLK is always kind of a weird weapon. I do see an improvement though. So I will say, if you're debating whether or not Dragon's Breath is even worth trying to get for this weapon, I would say if you're trying to get gold... Oh, that burned him. I will say if you're trying to get gold for all weapons, or Damascus for just everything, Dragon's Breath probably is a must. And that's just coming off of this match alone. I can already see this doing better. I did get this weapon fully maxed out, and it was not fun.
Enemy at the junction.
Like those would never would have one shot before. I knew this was going to be a shorter video. All in all, I do think adding Dragon's Breath is going to make this weapon better. So if any of you are debating whether or not you should go for Dragon's Breath, I think it's worth it. It's not amazing. It's not going to be a 680, but it works. I mean, it works for its intended purpose, I think. The slugs are pretty atrocious on this weapon as well. So, I mean, giving it whatever you can is all you can really ask for a weapon like this. And I think that's good enough, right? I mean, the blueprint looks cool. You don't obviously need to get the blueprint to get the Dragon's Breath. But I mean, they do increase the damage, and the damage is the main problem for this weapon. It doesn't increase it by much, but it feels like it increases it by more than the game is willing to tell us. So I'm going to jump into a quick private match. I'm just going to set TDM on Rust. I'm going to see if the flaming throwing knives do anything different that I just didn't notice when playing. I mean, I was using them kind of just running right by, so I didn't get to see if there were any like actual effects. The other thing I want to do, since it's, you know, it's a bot, I'm going to stun him and get the finishing move. That way we can actually see it. And these are the attachments that it came with. I kind of want to let you guys see the weird difference. I mean, the melee, added melee damage on the barrel, like, that doesn't make any sense to me. So if he would have seen me, I would have died. So the flame still does pretty good. But that's due to the barrel. You could increase the range a little bit more using my attachments. It does still seem to do alright though. So yeah, it just kind of burns on them.
Gotcha!
They do look pretty cool though, you gotta admit. They do look pretty cool. And if you throw them on the ground, at least you can definitely see where they went when you go looking for them to pick them up. Yeah, they got some cool effects. Let's get the execution. I've been trying to get the execution, and I stun him, and then I still get shotgunned. So I've started to rack up some deaths.
Silent now.
I think it's a pretty cool finishing move.
Enemy at the barrel.
Silent now.
Alright everybody, that is the Flame Starter set. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, it makes the weapon a little bit better, a little more manageable, but I don't think by any means it's super good or anything like that. But thank you all for watching as always. I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you all have a great day.